Testing. We're on. First quarter, 5:50 to go. We've got Meeteetse versus Cloud Peak, and we have a scoreless game. Junior high football. Got a nice pitch out, number 22, and looks like he gained about 8 on the play. Second down and 7. That was Smith on the carry. Second down and 5. Oh, drop pass by number 76. Third down and 5 to go.
And for those of you who aren't aware, we had to reschedule this game. This game was supposed to be yesterday at 4 o'clock. Because of the snow, we rescheduled, and we weren't able to get officials because of the quick reschedule. So we have our athletic director, and I believe it's the head coach for our high school football team out there helping officiate. Is that right, Mike?
I believe so, yes. Got a illegal procedure, 5-yard penalty. Backs him up another 5, and we got third and 10 to go. I don't know who the other official is there in the beige coat. Is that Mr. Query?
You know, I can't really tell who that is.
That was a good gain. That'll turn up to be fourth down and about 2 to go.
Josh Graybill with the carry.
Looks like they're going to go for it or punt. We'll see here in a few minutes. Seconds, I mean. They're going to go for it. And he catches it for a first down. And that's Grable on the catch. First down, Meeteetse.
Adam Poole with the pass. 4 minutes and 16 seconds left in this, the first quarter. Score is 0-0. It's warmed up quite a bit this morning. It makes it a lot nicer than that game last night. That was chilly.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Brand Smith with the carry. He'll shake a tackle, and looks like he will gain a first down. Looks like about 1st and 7. Well, no, I'm wrong.
Went out of bounds.
Okay.
Second and maybe 1, huh?
Looks like defensive off. I can't tell if someone twitched.
Yeah, it was defensive jumping offside there, defense. So it's 5-yard penalty, first down.
And that'll be 1st and goal.
5 to go to the goal line. There's a touchdown.
Josh Grable finds a hole and scoots on in for a first touchdown of the day.
That is good. 2 points.
Great job. That's, I think, more field goals made than the entire high school game last night.
I think so.
Right
with
there.
counting either high school team, Wyoming Indian Chiefs or Meeteetse High School.
The score is
But
at,
they were pretty cold last night,
yeah, it
too.
was pretty chilly. You get that ball wet and get that cold. That ball was like kicking an ice cube last night.
Yeah. I would imagine those Cloud Peak coaches are wondering what's going on. This is their first experience with six-man football, and for them to see a junior high kid from Meeteetse drop kick a field goal for 2 points, I thought, wow, what's this?
Yeah, I honestly,
They've got to be wondering.
before I started watching six-man, I'd never seen that happen except for in rugby.
I'm sure they're impressed. I know both of them personally. They're good friends and good people.
Yeah, how many years did you teach
Oh,
down
I
there?
was down there in that district for 26 years.
Oh, okay.
And the coaches over there, well, I know two of them anyway, Steve Olson and Stuart DeRosier.
Sure.
Taught with them in the same building. Really nice people.
Stuart DeRosier being their head coach and Steve Olson being their assistant.
Yeah. And the third guy, I have no idea who he is. If he's another coach with them or a high school coach or what.
Maybe someone you taught. Kickoff goes into the end zone.
Yeah. Does it say a name there?
Oh, on the, it doesn't on the third coach.
Oh, just somebody there, a fan or a supporter, maybe another coach from the high school or something.
Could be.
Okay, first down for Cloud Peak on their own 15.
They're spread out.
Ooh.
Quarterback having a hard time. Fumbles the ball, picked up by Adam Poole, and that looks like that'll be a touchdown.
Yes, it is. Nice defensive play there by Mr. Poole. Score is now 14 for Meeteetse and Cloud Peak 0. Looks like they're going to try the drop kick again.
Adam Poole in the backfield. Josh Graybill as center. Ball goes back. Look for the pass. Poole scrambles, goes across the Gray. Oh, no, that was.
Oh, good.
Who was that? That was 76.
Don't.
That's
really.
Kerwin Johnson.
Yeah, it was a good try there. I think he was looking back into the sun on that one. Well, I didn't even have time to switch the possessions arrow. There we go, back to Cloud Peak.
Meeteetse lines up for their second kickoff of the game with 3 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first quarter. I'd like to thank Athletic Director and Principal Corey Jeffco for getting out here with the Bobcat and clearing out this field of the snow. That was pretty impressive that he didn't gouge it that whole time. We also had a lot of community members and the high school football team out here with snow shovels clearing it off, and I'd like to thank him for that.
Yeah, he operated that Bobcat pretty well. Like you say, the grass is not gouged or anything. Do you think he might have learned how to do that down in Antarctica, where he spent some of his time prior to coming here?
He did say that he spent a lot of time down there doing that when he and his wife lived down there.
A lot of snow removal down there, I'll bet you.
I'm not sure he got to the grass, though. I'm not sure if he meant to kick it like that, but
Yeah.
Longhorns with a short kick, and so Cloud Peak will pick it up on 35-yard line or so.
Uh-oh, a busted play. Cougar got tackled in the backfield.
It looks like Hayden Duncan, and I'm not sure he knew which play they were running, got turned around. The guy he meant to hand off to had already passed him, and he's having kind of a rough time today.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just being young or a combination of that with trying to learn six-man football, or could be a combination of things. But they're out there having fun and trying. 2nd and 20 for the Cloud Peak Cougars. Score is 14-0 in favor of Meeteetse.
Looks like number 11 gets a good handoff. And unfortunately, by that time, Meeteetse was in the backfield. So they are looking at third and long. Third and looks like about
30,
20.
30
Is
maybe.
it
Way back there. Well, 27 maybe. Wow. The clock is running, 2:20 left in the first quarter. I think the Meeteetse Longhorns are keying in on that number, that big kid for Cloud Peak, which makes it pretty easy to do if that's all they do is give him the ball.
You know, and Cloud Peak is spread out so wide here. They have absolutely nobody to block. And Josh Graybill just lights up Hayden Duncan. And that'll be fourth down. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what Cloud Peak's plan is, but they have nobody to block, and so it's just a foot race back to the backfield there.
That's got to be way back there. Fourth down and 30 something. Okay, looks like they're going to punt.
Yeah, they're spread out again, and it's 1 versus 3 here, and that makes it hard. Oh, good punt. Great punt.
Oh, he touched it and picks it up.
Looks like Johnson. Oh, Johnson slips on the play. Goes down at the 30-yard line.
Be first down for the Meeteetse Longhorns. Going the other way, heading north. Got 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the first quarter. That rain's still coming down.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of humidity here in our station here, so we're getting rained on. Fake handoff by Poole goes over to number 22, Brian Smith, who tries to juke step, comes across, runs into one guy, and he'll
have a first down.
Pull him down. And, yeah, Meeteetse with the first down.
If I get it back here a little bit, it's not too bad.
I'm told they're pretty weatherproof. I guess we're testing that theory.
I guess so.
I'm not weatherproof, though.
I'm not either.
It's like Graybill gets the snap over to Poole. Poole try to run around the end where someone, who is that? Number 54 with the tackle. That would be Juan Martinez.
Looks like a second down and about 4 to go.
With 29 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yeah, he ran out of bounds, so had to stop the clock.
Jack Fremlin is center. Longhorns lining up tight. Kind of an unusual lineup there. Double handoff from Graybill. The Poole shakes loose, trying to find an opening. Got 3 guys on him. Goes down.
Second down. Loss of about 4, so it's 2nd and 8.
I didn't see what happened there on the line, but Cloud Peak just sailed right through.
Yeah, they did.
That's a whole different animal from 11, man, with that line the way it is.
Uh-huh. End of the first quarter. 3rd and 8. Meeteetse ball. Well, it's definitely, as we were saying earlier, definitely a nicer day than yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Not saying it's warm though.
that's right.
We couldn't. We literally could not find the bench on the away side, so we kind of carved out, or they kind of carved out a spot out of a snowdrift over there, and that's where they've got their water sitting.
Hey, how you doing?
And we are switching sides of the field. Looks like third and what? What would you
Third and
say?
8 to go. About third and 8, maybe 9.
Well, we got to be straight on this, Mike. Is that 8 or 9?
8.5.
Adam Poole, fake handoff, rolls out, looked for the pass, quarterback draw.
Oh, just
almost.
about went the other way. That was quite a play there.
Trevor Burbank kind of juggled it for a little while, and I didn't see who that was. Just about got the
No,
interception.
I don't know who that was either. It was quite a show.
When that ball gets rock hard, and so do your fingers, it makes it really hard to handle it.
And if you're shocked to see that you have it in your hands.
Okay, bobbled to Hike, Poole to Graybill, and he makes it a couple yards, and it will be turnover on downs.
Going the other way.
Now I thought, and I could be wrong, but I thought when I was going to school, Basin was 2A.
Yes.
Is that the case? And now they're 6-man.
No, they're actually not 6-man. They're 11-man.
Oh, but they're playing as 6-man.
Yeah, just
Oh.
for the experience. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think their enrollment at Cloud Peak is down a little bit, and that might be why they're picking up a 6-man game, just for the experience of it and possible future planning.
Well, that's fun. 6-man's about to the point where you about have to come up with a different name for the sport.
Yeah.
It seems like it's closer to rugby than football.
Actually, Basin is 1A, not 2A, but 1A.
Isn't this second quarter?
Yes, it is. Sorry.
Getting a little help from our crowd on which quarter it was. Second quarter.
We meant to punch that. Thank you.
Cloud Peak taking advantage of the rushing on the Meeteetse side, so they do a quarterback draw. The receiver, though, fell down on the reception, so they didn't gain any yardage. It'll be third and about 10-ish, 7, I don't know.
10.
21 will roll out. Another lateral pass.
Fourth down now.
Aaron Schweed with the pass. 4th and 10.
Looks like they're going to punt the ball.
Who is that dropping back there?
Number 21, is it?
Oh, I'm looking on
off here.
Meeteetse side.
I
I can't tell who that is.
don't know either.
That could be Kerwin Johnson. It is.
It is, yeah.
And they will not attempt to catch it.
Good call. All right.
And they actually, on that punt, it probably went about 10 yards by the time it was all said and done.
Yeah. Meeteetse ball on their own 41-yard line.
See what Cloud Peak does here. Their defense has been decent against us.
Yes, they have.
I think they're just having a rough time with the offense, which is understandable since they've never played like this before. I mean, is this their first 6-man game?
Yes,
okay.
it is.
But yeah, there they are. They're right there, ready for
good tackle
for Levi Lamb on the
them.
tackle. And Meeteetse just made it to the line of scrimmage there. Clock's running, 6 minutes left in the half. Score is 14-0 Longhorns. The snap, Levi Lamb runs into a blocker there.
Carry.
And goes around. So our coach always said, if your blocker doesn't get out of the way, just run your helmet into his back and he will next time.
Yep. 3rd down and about 10 to go. Meeteetse ball.
Coach Benyon giving the sign for the play.
They're on the Cloud Peak 31-yard line.
Low snap. Adam Poole with the pass. Backfield pass over to, God, who is that? Over to 35. Nick Anderson. And they will be down at their own
It's on
line of
the
scrimmage there.
Yeah, same, no gain at all on that.
4th down. Not sure what they're going to do. It doesn't do them a lot of good to punt.
I think they'll probably go for it.
But
I could be wrong. No, they're going to go for it.
the snap, Adam Poole out to Brian Smith.
Dropped it. Change of possession.
And we are enjoying that spot on the field. Both teams are holding steady right there.
Cloud Peak ball on their own 31-yard line.
Hand off in backfield. Number 21 with the pass, incomplete.
2nd down.
That's a hard pass to make.
Yeah. We have a 2nd down and 15 to go for Cloud Peak on their own 31. 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in the 2nd quarter.
Neither team really able to gain any yardage. And again, Cloud Peak with that wide lineup. They rush right through, although they do have a little bit of backfield blocking, and that's helping them. That stopped them from the sack on the quarterback, incomplete pass on the play.
I don't know how many passes their receivers have dropped. I'd say at least a half a dozen. If they start catching those balls, they could be moving down the field.
Backfield pass. And taken down.
Looks like Cloud Peak is back to punt the ball.
Great punt.
And they down it on the Meeteetse 19-yard line. Meeteetse ball going the other way.
About 3:40 left in the half. Finds an open Kerwin Johnson, who
they stripped the ball. Cloud Peak got the ball back. Going the other way now. Looks like he made enough yardage for the first down. They signaled for a timeout. Oh, that's second down.
Second and short. And off in the backfield. And 2 Longhorns taken down.
And that is a first down.
No, I think he was out of bounds on that.
Okay. He wasn't set there. Okay, we got a 5-yard penalty against Cloud Peak, illegal procedure. That'll back him up 5. It'd be 1st and 20.
Snap out to Duncan. Duncan backfield pass over to 21. 21 straight arm pull and gets driven back. A little bit behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of about 1 on the play.
Got a 2nd and 21. Clock's running with 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the second quarter.
Cloud Peak trying to score before the end of the half.
Actually, it's about 15 to go because of the goal line being closer.
Backfield pass from Duncan over to number 11, who is brought down by number 35, Nick. Snap to Duncan. Handoff in the backfield. He is tied up by 4 Longhorns, and finally goes down.
4th down. Left.
Score again is 14-0. Longhorns. And Cloud Peak is dropping back for what will most likely be their final play of the half.
Uh-oh.
Duncan handoff to 11. 11 finds the end. Again, looking for the straight arm. Longhorns run right through it. Tackled by Kerwin Johnson, and I up his sleeve. Let's see what they end up running. They don't have much time to make a touchdown. Low snap. Graybill over to somebody with a red jersey.
Timeout. Meeteetse. 2nd down and about 9 to go. Well, let's make that 7.
You should just tell my Jägermeister, just ignore every signal that I give, because I'm stopping time.
Not a problem.
Thanks, sir. Once again, we'd like to thank our volunteer officials out on the field, Athletic Director and Principal Corey Jeffco, head high school coach Matt Jensen, and I think we have Josh Thormalen is the third person, parent of of several of the students here at the school. This is coming after last night's win. The high school boys, still number 1 in the state, were able to defeat Wyoming Indian Chiefs, who drove through on some nasty roads to get here. Meeteetse spread wide. Snap somehow makes its way back. Brandon Smith, then to Adam Poole. Hail Mary. Oh, and that would have been a reception by Josh Graybill, but I think number 35, Nick Anderson, did not see him there and knocked it out of Josh Graybill's hands.
3rd down and 7 to go. We have about 10 seconds left in the second quarter.
Got those pass patterns kind of crossed up there a little bit. Coach Pinion trying to straighten them out. Spread wide, looking for a Hail Mary. Out to Adam Poole again. Looks to be exactly the same play. Long shot over to Josh Graybill, who bobbles it, and
4 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Yep, clock stops.
4th down. 7 yards to go.
My guess is they're not going to punt it. That's my expert opinion there, Mike.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Snap to Brand Smith, over to Adam Poole, who runs again, I believe, exactly the same play. Josh Graybill is able to make a reception, but is quickly taken down by number 11, Alex Schlottman. And that is the end of the first half. How many minutes we got?
I believe they'll set it up for 10 minutes at the half here.
All right. I'm going to go stir me some chili. I'm going to mute you, okay?
8. Yeah, they're going to have 8-minute halftime. Starting the third quarter of the game. Meeteetse has the ball, 1st and 15 on their own. It's on the 40-yard line, right in the middle of the field.
Hand off to Grable, who gets wrapped up immediately.
Gain of 1, maybe 2nd and 14.
Cloud Peak doing a great job on reading that, able to contain the end and take Grable down, who typically is able to shake a tackle and break loose. Oh, they didn't read that one. They were following Graybill across and faked it and went over to Brandon Smith, who was in for a touchdown.
Very good play.
Score will be Meeteetse 20, Cloud Peak 0 with 7 minutes and 11 seconds left in the third quarter.
And they're trying for the extra point.
I think Coach Benyon noticed they were keying up on Josh Graybill and decided to switch it up. Out to Adam Poole with the drop kick and goes wide.
I heard one of the players talk about, Coach, they didn't even know I had the ball. And that was pretty obvious. Everybody was, like Tom said, everybody followed the Grable kid, set number 70, all the way over to the other side. And away he went, Mr. Smith.
And there is a correction. That is not Josh Thormalin down on the field. That is Adam Poole's dad. I can't remember his name. Do you remember? We just call him Sergeant Poole. And we are getting some precipitation here inside the crow's nest.
Yeah, we had to move the clock back just a little bit to keep the water off of it. And looks like it's going pretty well.
Well, now it's coming over to me.
They are planning to put a new crow's nest in here, do some construction on it and modify things a little bit.
And we are accepting donations for that.
Yes.
Whistle blown, not sure what's going on down there.
Oh, equipment timeout for Cloud Peak. Looks like they have
sure.
it fixed.
Adam Poole will kick. Here we go. Squib kick, Adam Poole, and they will, looks like they will recover it. Meeteetse ball on their 30-yard line, recovered by number 35, Nick Anderson. And, you know, it didn't look to me like Adam meant to do that, but it sure worked out for him.
Yeah.
At the conclusion of the game, can you announce with the paired recognition at the conclusion?
Sorry, Corey, come again.
And now at the conclusion of the game down on the track.
Have who?
Parents.
Oh.
Today is parent recognition day,
okay.
So the parents will report down to the track.
Oh, that's great.
And parents, because this is the final home game, please report down to the track at the conclusion of this game. May the force be with you getting down to that track, because
Yeah.
they may
You'll
have
have
to
to
walk clear around.
Put some skis on, I think, or snowshoes.
That's an exciting expedition in good weather. Adam Poole dropped back, long pass. Josh Grable has to turn around, and it hits the defender in the head.
And bounces away. Good defensive play there.
Yeah, he had him covered. Although it's not a technique we were taught when I was in junior high.
They call that face guarding. But it wasn't quite that just now, but in my day they would have probably called it on me. And we have a third down, 15 to go, 6:25 in the third quarter remaining.
Looks like it could be a running play. We'll see what this. You never know in 6-man. Yeah, and Adam Poole did not see that coming. Sacked for a loss of 3 or 4. Who was that? That was number 11, I believe. That would be Alex Schlottman again, and he has been all over the field on defense and offense. And
well, how about that? The Schlottman boy, I can tell you for a fact that I coached his father in junior high football down there. Long time ago. And his uncle. And there's a kid named Miller, coached his father and uncle as well.
let's see Miller here. That'd be Justin Miller.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Poole back for a pass. Has all day. Can't find an open receiver. Now he's getting rushed and tried to pitch it. Not far enough. And so we'll have a turnover on downs. Score is 20-0 Longhorns with 5 minutes and 35 seconds left at the third quarter.
And there's a kid named Duncan I taught and coached his father and uncle as well.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And there's a Foss, taught his father, coached him.
Foss.
Mm-hmm. Probably the whole team. They're all good kids. Parents were good people.
Back to
Are
Duncan.
good people.
Back to Duncan and over to Alex Schlottman again.
We got a second down and about 14 to go.
Both teams' defense seem to be holding each other fairly well.
Yeah. Yeah, it turned into a defensive battle, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think the Cloud Peak kids finally figured out what the 6-man was about and made some adjustments. The coaches were helping them there.
Yeah, you can kind of see their 6-man evolving just over the few quarters they've been playing.
Uh-huh.
Out to Duncan. It's for a pass. And sacked, taken down right where he caught the ball by Josh Graybill. Who was that? That was, I believe, Justin Miller. Yeah, Justin Miller with the reception. We're looking at 3rd and 14 still.
They can go right down the line here. There's a Foss, there's a Vigil, a McKim, a DeRozier, a Tigner, a Miller, like I said, and a Schlottman. Taught them all of their parents, and coached them.
And I might have played against some of them.
Yes, you probably did. In fact, I know you did.
All right.
That was quite a pass.
Long pass from Alex Schlottman. Wasn't able to get to his man.
4th down and 14 and a half to go for Cloud Peak. We have 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter.
Looks like they will punt it. Ball snap.
Just about blocked that.
And out of bounds at the 30-yard line.
I think his presence, Mr. Smith, there's presence just about blocked that, and it caused the punter to kind of shank it a little bit. So somewhat of a block there.
It's kind of a defenseless moment there with the kicker when the ball's in the air and the foot's raising up, and it can be intimidating to have someone growling and running at you.
Yeah.
Score again is 20-0 Longhorns with 3 minutes and 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Jack Fremlin will snap the ball to Brian Smith. Or no, I'm sorry, not to Brian Smith. Ball is over to Josh Graybill. Makes probably 8 yards on the play before he's brought down.
Make it a 2nd and 7.
This Meeteetse Junior High team is a good passing team, but the Cloud Peak Cougars are shutting them down.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're making their adjustments.
In fact, Adam Poole, this is one of the first times I've seen the quarterback line right up on the center like that. I have not seen that very much this season at all. Going for another pass. Looking to get it over to Levi Lamb. Incomplete pass.
We have a 3rd down and 7 to go. 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
And a lot of their points came out before Cloud Peak really knew what was going on in this their first 6-man game they've ever played.
Mm-hmm.
Handoff to Josh Graybill, who finds a hole and is able to take it into the end zone.
That was pretty much a little bit of a misdirection or crossbuck, if you will. And they faked to Smith one way, and then Grable came through the other hole the other way, and away he went. The defense again went towards Smith on the first fake.
You get a few guys committed in 6-man, and another guy gets it, it's over.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Another attempt on the drop kick, unable to make it. So that'll put us at 26-0 Longhorns with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Again, parents at the conclusion of this game, please report down to the track. And good luck getting there. You may want to go around on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I think they have a path cleared over there on the north side of the field where that goalpost is. You can go in through that direction.
Looks like we're switching things up a little bit. Kerwin Johnson will be kicking. Here with the kick. It'll be out. Well, we'll see if they pick it up.
They did. And away they go.
The 20-yard line brought down by Adam Poole and everybody else.
It'll be Cloud Peak ball on their own 23-yard line heading towards the north. 1st down and 15 to go.
Kind of a reverse over to Schlotman, who finds the end and makes a good 10 yards on the play.
Okay, we got a 2nd down and about 2 to go.
Looks like Cloud Peak fighting fire with fire there on that reverse. Back to Duncan, over to Schlotman, who gets a 1st down before Josh Graybill can take him down.
It was a good run.
It was.
They got a first down out of that. Clock set, line set, and we're ready to go again.
I don't think I'd like to play Cloud Peak on their second six-man football game.
Yeah, it would be pretty difficult to beat them then. They have a lot of athletic talent, it looks like. They just are trying to figure out the game.
Little fumble on snap, and I think we turned it into a... We may have... Meeteetse did recover the ball on that.
Okay. Change of possession. 1 minute and 23 seconds left in the third quarter.
Score again is 26-0, Longhorns. And again, Poole lines up on that center.
It was a face mask there, but he just barely touched it, I guess. They didn't call it. Second down and about 6 to go.
And again, our officials are unable to make it because we had to reschedule so quickly. So we have people standing in, but they seem to be doing a good job.
Yes, they are. That's all right.
Poole gets wrapped up, but before he does, he gets it over to 35 Nick Anderson for a gain of up on the center like that.
Mm-hmm.
Poole at the snap, rolls out, throws across the body, and Graybill trips.
10 seconds.
And is down on his back. Poole rolls out, tries that same exact play again, and there's an interception. Schlotman, and actually that worked in our favor.
Yes.
Because if he hadn't caught that, they would have gotten
a yard play on that.
But you see a ball and you catch it.
That's right. You do what you're trained to do.
Duncan with the ball, hand off to Schlotman, who passes it over to number 80, who finds a hole, or not finds a hole, but breaks away right at the end of the third quarter. Number 80 being Nicholas Chantel. Did I say that right?
I think so, yeah. Looks like we have a second and 1 to go. And we begin the fourth quarter.
If we had 4 more quarters to play, this would be a heck of a game.
It still might be.
Yeah.
They're coming on.
Cloud Peak getting this figured out. Cloud Peak with the first down. Complete a pass. Snap to Duncan. Duncan hands off, and there's another pass. Incomplete.
Had to get a touchdown there.
William's coming. Dude, will you protect us from Will? Oh, God. Dude, William's coming.
Okay, we got a third down and 8. Cloud Peak ball. 6 minutes and 58 seconds left in the ball game. Hey, guys. Boys, you're going to...
Fumble in the backfield. It will be recovered. Schlotman over to, I believe that was, well, someone from Cloud Peak, but the pass is incomplete. I think that was number 30, Ryan Vigil.
Change of possession. The Meeteetse ball going the other way. And it's on the 36-yard line of Cloud Peak. 6:15 left in the fourth quarter. Starting to chill out a little bit here.
Yeah, it is. Sun went behind the clouds and it's getting chilly. Number 30, Ryan Poole. It's another pass to Josh Graybill. Poole with the ball. Handoff to 76, who finds a lot of field but cannot outrun the defender. 76, Kerwin Johnson. Third and 4, or 3. And Colton Curtis for keeping him company. Got an official's timeout and telling the nose guard to put his mouthpiece back in. And a pass over to 35, who cannot outrun his defender and doesn't quite make the touchdown. Just about a yard short. Great reception by Nick Anderson.
Need a first down.
Ball is snap. Goes over to Adam Poole, who by the time he started going downfield, what do we have? We've got a flag on the play. Holding on Meeteetse. Not sure who it was. So that is not what the coaches wanted to see on the Meeteetse side, with 1 yard away from the goal. Four minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. Score is 26-0 Longhorns. And they are back in a long snap. We'll go over to Kerwin, yeah, that went over to Kerwin Johnson, who pitched it out to Adam Poole and was taken down to the backfield for another loss. Or they may have made it up to the line. Kerwin Johnson pitches out to Adam Poole, who cannot find any field in sight. Taken down by number 21, Aaron Schweed. Coach Binion calls in the play. Longhorns will talk it over as clock counts down. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left in the game. Long snap over to Kerwin Johnson. Pitch out to Adam Poole, who will pass it down to Josh Graybill. Great defense by number 11, Alex Schlotman. Knocks down the ball, and it'll be Cougars ball. And this has been a back and forth game.
Cloud Peak ball on their own 12-yard line. First down.
Handoff, tries to get around the end, looks for a stiff arm. Josh Graybill will take him out of bounds for a loss of about 1 yard. It's Aaron Schweed on the carry. Cloud Peak is stuck with that wide formation. Long snap over to Duncan. Just about picked off by Kerwin Johnson, who would have run that straight in. We are looking at 3rd and long, 3rd and about 16, with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game. Again, the score is 26-0 Longhorns. As Cloud Peak winds down their first ever 6-man football game. Duncan to Schlottman to and an incomplete pass over to Nicholas Chantel. And they long snap. And it is not going to be punted. They may get this first down, and they do. And Kerwin Johnson will take him down.
Ooh, good play.
They probably gained 30 yards on that. About that, yep. And they will have a first down. Drop back Duncan with the fumble. We'll see who recovers. It looks like the Longhorns will pick up the recovery. And they do. So 1st and 15 on the Longhorns 30-yard line. Longhorns with the ball with 2 minutes left in the game. Longhorns 26, Cloud Peak 0. And there has been no score in the second half. Who pitches it over to Adam Poole, who is frustrated with himself. Ball, Adam Poole gets rushed, and he dumps it off to 35, Nick Anderson, who is pushed out of bounds. And Poole will line up on the center. I wonder if he'll just try to punch that through, and they do. It's a handoff, and that's a good enough for a touchdown. Touchdown by Nick Anderson. Kick doesn't quite make it. Man, it's hard to see where that kick goes from up here. It looked good to me.
A little bit to the right, it looked like, huh?
How was it?
Okay, going the other way now. Gonna have a kickoff.
Take your time, you gotta figure it out.
To their parents.
And looks like we will have Trevor Burbank with the kick. I have not seen Trevor kick yet this season. Kick right into Schlottman's hands. Good reception. And Schlottman breaks through a tackle and is finally taken down by Brian Smith at the Cougars' 35-yard line. Schlottman with a long snap. 1st and 15 for the Cougars. Goes back, and Graybill with the interception, who will come around the end and tries to cut in, able to pass all of the Cougars and goes in for a touchdown. Aaron Schweed threw the interception. I'm not sure who the intended receiver was, right behind Josh. I didn't catch the number. And Graybill ran that in for a touchdown. We're looking at 38-0. Looks like Poole will kick it. That was a rough one. The snap was to the right of him, so he had to run across and get that ball and drop it and try to kick it through. That's a tough kick to make anyway. Again, Trevor Burbank kicking off. Be picked up by Aaron Schweed, runs around the end, and he will run it in for a touchdown.
Now we got a flag on the play.
Oh, we'll see what it ends up being.
It might have been against Meeteetse Longhorns. We'll see what the deal is.
Can't tell if that was a flag or a drop drag. We'll see what it was.
Okay, you can't throw anymore at me. I quit.
Yeah, that was unintentional.
Okay, good.
So Cougars will put their score up on the clock, and that was Aaron Schweed with the touchdown, making up for the interception a couple plays ago. Score is 38-6 Longhorns. Schlottman will punch it through for the extra point. Score is now 38-7 Longhorns with 1 minute and 8 seconds left in this game.
A lot of scoring in the last 1 minute, I think.
Yeah, it all started with 2 minutes left in the game, and now there's 1 minute 8 seconds.
Yeah.
I think there have been 3 touchdowns.
I'm thinking 4.
Yeah. Aaron Schweed will be kicking. Looking for an onside kick, bounces over the top of Trevor Burbank, and Josh Graybill falls on it. And then picks it up, 33-yard line. Ball is fumbled, dropped on the ground, given over, is that Levi Lamb? That's Levi Lamb, number 72. I think they wanted a fumble, but Levi already had a knee on the ground, so they're going to call it down.
That'll bring up 2nd and 12. About 40 seconds left in the game. The clock's running.
Poole over to Lamb. Lamb will carry for a gain of about 4. Game. And this will be Meeteetse's last play, and quarterback is sacked. Okay, I just lied.